Hello to the gamers. This is no joke. I have a collared shirt on. I'm not saying this is potentially the finale of Balatro, because we still have Jokerless and then, like, fun. We can have fun again. Not that the solving the puzzle of how to beat Gold Stake isn't fun, but we're on the cusp of something beautiful. As Ace Ventura said, that's probably the only thing Ace Ventura said that we're going to repeat here. I guess he does also say, alrighty then, which is kind of one of his seminal works along with the Pet Detective stuff. Anyway, I'm sorry, I got lost in the ether. The intelligentsia of Ace Ventura. Give me a moment here. There's something to be said for Joker Stencil. That's a given. But on the Plasma deck, I feel like we don't really care as much about multing right away. We need something that helps us out with chips. So the thinking man's play is you buy the Buffoon pack, but I've never been accused of being a thinking man. Let me guess, you buy it for $1, you sell it for $1. Imagine, though. We call that a wash sale in the business. Not my business, but in some businesses, I'm sure. Okay. 1,200 points, very attainable via flush. Probably 2 flushes with debuffed cards, because chips are so important, of course. Honestly, you might get there with 2 pair. Sounds good to me. Okay, so I just don't mess around with, like, skipping the voucher that gives us cheap stuff. I love it. Now, I also love... I mean, let's see if we can double our money first. It's exactly what I asked for. So now we got 50 bucks. It's a great place to be. We'd be remiss if we didn't buy Overstock, I think. And we're kind of off to the races. You're a chip joker, so I respect you. And I think I respect you. And honestly, I think I don't disrespect you. And then I love looking for blue seals now. That's like my new thing. Sorry if you're offended by this. Give me a lucky 7. Very easy to make straights with the 7. 50 chips if we got a pair. I don't really want Square Joker. I'd rather, if we're gonna work with the progressive Joker, I'd rather work with Runner. But I'll take you just to give us an out in case we don't get the chips. Or we don't get the straight, I should say. So we got 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with the lucky card. Man, I would freaking kill. Hang on, this is like the right way to do this, right? Because we're not jeopardizing our potentiality for making straights. We're just adding one more lucky card to the deck. This could potentially be big if it gave us the 20 bucks. Now, it didn't, but so be it. We incremented Runner a little bit. That's nice. I'll go Spectral on ya. Deja Vu and Grim. Honestly, give me a Red Seal 7, man. We'll find something to do with that. 7's very commonly used in straights across the board. I'll just go Hermit again. Keep your money up. Realistic, I mean, I wish that these planets, I wish that I felt that they would do something for us, but I don't think they do. And again, honestly, I don't respect Matador because I don't think it does anything. Sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8. It sounds like I'm doing an intro to like a Bob Fosse number. Okay, Devil card. We're coming in hot today. There's no question about that. This might require 2. Oh, never mind, because we got 20 mul. I was going to say it might require 2 because we didn't play a diamond, but... So we have a progressive chip joker. Beautiful. Kind of hard to work with, I'll admit. Because straights are a hand that can be a little touchy to build. It's hard to modify your deck. When you're doing 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, etc., you just, buy Hanged Man, remove anything that isn't the hand you're working towards. But with straights, you kind of like, I don't know, you remove kings and 2s, and then you work your way. It's very ambitious in that sense. So I feel like we kind of ignore that. Just much like we ignore this, I don't really want a lucky 2. A Saturn is a beautiful get. What I was going to say, by the way, is it would be nice to get a progressive Molter, but we got plenty of time, and Abstract Joker is going to help us out. In fact, it's going to help us out probably some to the detriment of our ability to increment Runner, unfortunately. So I think we want to hold 8, 9, 10, Queen. I know this looks horrendous. Because it scores nothing. 6, 8, 9, 10? Am I losing it? I recognize this looks absolutely horrible. Okay, we didn't get what we were looking for, so I think it's time to, like, with 2 hands left, we got to get a little bit more serious about our life. I'm not too worried for that reason, but It would have been nice to get... I mean, missing out on runner triggers is... It stings. I'm not gonna lie to you. It stings. Hermit, very helpful, but eventually money's not gonna save you. But for now, it certainly makes the descent feel nice. More Saturn is always great. I mean, I hope we're not in a position where people are like sick of seeing a straight build, because it only recently in my world became viable at all. Yeah, I think we hate all those, unfortunately. Okay. We don't want to skip often, because skipping you already know this. Why am I explaining this? Skipping minimizes our ability to make straights. It's that simple. Come on. I triple clicked. I triple clicked or something? You can't triple stamp a double stamp. I'll just play a pair, and let's just see where we stand here, because obviously we're very close to a straight. I mean, we're still very close to a straight. The pair of jacks will probably win, which is annoying. Could we just play like this and hold 3, 4, 5, 6 in hand? Oh, I didn't even see that you were a diamond. Okay, yeah, it worked. Part of me says, like, we're not making a straight flush, but, like, we could maybe... I always do this. We're probably not going to do a straight flush build, but if we get a lot of world cards in a row, I guess we'll be happy we did that. You might as well do something with it. Now, out of these, this is a very interesting one. Driver's license is unviable, which is offensive to me, because it really could have done numbers for us, but... Space Joker, you got one left in you? I'm going to run Space Joker concurrent here, with the hopes that if it buffs straights 3 times, I think I can have the maturity to recognize that that was like a pretty good outcome from this. Now, it probably won't, because it rarely seems to, but man, the planets have been going crazy for us so far. Clubs debuffed, not that big of a deal. Sun card, we would probably look to as a negative, I would say. 5, 6, 8, 9. I don't need to hold the 3. I discarded the 5. And look at that, we got 6, 7, 8, 9. Wouldn't you know it? Hang on here for a second. It's 1,000 points. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't really care about using the sun card effectively here. We misplaced the glass card, but it should clear it easily. Okay. And Cartomancer, maybe not the highest yield we've ever gotten out of a Joker, but I appreciate what you've done for me. Great opportunity for a Mega Buffoon pack. I should go without saying, I think this is heinous. This is like buy, sell, buy, but not even buy, but it's just take, sell, take, sell. I don't even want to hold that Joker. Now, a blue seal I will always hold, because the ability to scale via planets is very important. Acrobat, mighty helpful, honestly, and I'm feeling okay about the situation we find ourselves in. I guess I would hold 5, 6, 8, 10. Again, I'm not like the wizard of math, okay? You just need to step up and do something like one time, okay? I'm not the wizard of math. And combinatorics or combinatronics, or I don't even know how it's pronounced, as you can see. I'm just doing what I feel like I can. Now, honestly, you're probably whiffing. So I feel like we can sell you. Honestly, I feel like we can sell Greedy Joker. And hand size is meaningful, and Golden Joker is not useless. Maybe not the most meaningful, but not useless. And, dude, I gotta say, the run has been very polite to us from the perspective of keeping our money up. We've gotten like 5 hermits or something. Like, it's ridiculous. I almost went too far. I almost said it's redonkulous, but I didn't want to enter that into the public record. Now, gotta use a thinking man's game here. I would hold 5, 7, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, and 9. 5, 6, 7, and 9 makes more sense. 5, 6, 7, 9. Are you kidding me, bro? Hi, Tomo. Hi. I wasn't talking to you. You're cool. So we'll play 5, 2, 6, 7, ace. And we hope it scores something. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is great. We want you to be molted, because we really want this blue seal is like very central to my thesis of how we're going to scale this run. So And don't even, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say that was the one where Space Joker was going to pop, and you may be right, okay? So I'm making a mental note to myself. If we get an 8 in here, you should buy it. And the whole reason I bought that voucher is just to possibly get the voucher that makes Spectrals show up in Arcana packs later. But obviously this is better if you have something like, is it Throwback or Hologram? The one that gives you more mult every time you add a card that we had literally last time. But that was yesterday. That was yesterday. Honestly, I would sell. I think our econ's good right now. And an invisible Joker that will copy something, thus losing its perishable status, seems very nice for me. But ideally, it's a kind of a tough call. Let me just build first. 4, 5, 6, 7 is a great place to be. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You love to see it. Am I insane if I play like this in the hopes of drawing the 6 that is a blue seal? I think we make it is the thing. So I feel like why wouldn't we at least try? We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I'm not going to try it twice. I'll try it once. It is what it is. Because then the Fool would have given us a second Saturn out of that, which is like, I mean, in the solar system parlance, that's a big deal. As good as Acrobat is, I'll admit, by the way, I think I underrate it. I would be thrilled. An 8, thank you so much. I would be thrilled to sell, and then whatever you copy, but I hope it's Runner. I'm just not willing to give up Abstract Joker, because that's kind of like, you're kind of giving up the run if you sell it, I think. Now, this is a tricky one. I mean, it's going to be 8, 9. I guess 8, 9, King, Queen. I guess it's going to be 6, 8, 9, Queen. 4, 5, 6, 8, 8. Okay. So, hang on. I'm using my meager brain power. A 3 or a 7 would really hit the spot here. A 7, you shouldn't have. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're incrementing Runner. I love you for that. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you're doing for me. We don't have to sell Invisible Joker yet, but if we get the opportunity to get like more Jokers, like a jumbo, a mega buffoon pack, there we go. That would be good. Now, Shortcut, tempting, but am I crazy if I think we haven't had that much of a problem so far in actually building straights? So here's my moment. Now it's a very risky moment, but here's my moment. It's a sell. Sorry, Acrobat, I respect you. 50-50 chance. If you hit Abstract, I'm not gonna cry, but Runner would be huge. That's fine. Well, Judgment. Each queen gives +1, and then you give me +8 mult if we have a pair. Obviously, kind of a whiff, but sure. Great for Abstract, at least. I would even skip on that. I'm just not messing with the deck too much. Abstract is, I don't know if it's twice as good or half as good, but it's something. Certainly something. We got a queen in hand. I don't care about keeping the queen in hand, though. This seems like a stretch. 2, 3, 4, 6. And I get we could hold the gold card. It's just a little spicy for me. So I see that we have ace 2, 3, 4. So I think you play 10, 6, 3, 2, so you still hold ace 2, 3, 4. Now, you probably knew that, but I just wanted to... part of the reason is I'm talking to myself here. I really love to hold that blue seal card. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're going to clear it, but I really want to make sure. So, at the risk of screwing up my straights for later... by breaking this 2, I mean, it's not going to screw it up by much. I'm very glad we did that, by the way. Did you see? We wouldn't have gotten it otherwise. So, could we stuff our deck with queens? Yes. Is that a good play? I think it's a horrendous play, because it's going to make it way tougher for us to make straights. So, I think that this is... Shoot the Moon is not endgame for us. Ankh is obviously not playable without Eternals on our core Jokers. We could double Runner, but it's not enough. And we don't need to double Abstract. So we'll Deja Vu on the lucky 7. And this is a weird run, because it's like, it's good, but it's getting tight. And I sort of feel like it shouldn't be. Like, I feel like this... We had some econ, although maybe that's fallen apart a little bit. We've scaled, like, relatively well via our Saturns. I think we've made, like, reasonably good choices. But, yeah, we're starting to run up against it a little bit. And it's entirely because of our current assortment of jokers, I think. Runner's amazing. 1, abstract is good. 2 is taking up too many spots, I think. We're not really like a luck-driven deck here. I think we gotta just send it. Get our econ back up. So, ace, 2, 3. And you can dump these. Sorry to the lucky card. Ace, 2, 3 is our best draw, I think. Now, 7, 9, 10, queen. Is that better? It feels better to me, which is dangerous. Okay, we got nothing out of that. Probably need 2 straights to finish the job here. 7, 8, 9. Dude, I feel personally... Could this come back to bite us in the ass? Absolutely. Sorry for the swear word. That's how serious this is. I think we don't beat ante-8 without Saturn. So I had to give Saturn a chance, okay? I had to give the blue seal, I should say, a chance to pop. Now, I would hate to see this blue seal break. Something had to be done. We could have played one more hand, obviously, but, you know, you sort of only know that, like, after it's come to pass. Our score is diminishing because of popcorn. It shouldn't be, like, too catastrophic, but it's something. 120,000. We really need to mix up our jokers ASAP. Really, I would say, like, position 3, position 4, and position 5. It's not like they can go. They need to go if we're going to have a chance, I think. And, like, this is tough, man. 3, 4, 6... And then dump all these, and we're kind of... I was going to say we're rooting for a miracle, but would you look at that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A horrible tarot card to get, but, you know, whatever. Life goes on. I'll call it even if we get 20 bucks out of the lucky card, which we did not. But runner continues onwards. 200 chips, roughly. Not bad. You can hang your hat on it. Temperance is $7. It's kind of a slap in the face, considering I have a full assortment of jokers. I'm just going to say it, man. God bless Telescope here. Probably allowing us to hold on a little longer than we'd otherwise be able to. I am going to throw Odd Todd in here. You should expect, you know, 62 to 93 chips. And even you, I mean, you're 8 multi. You, if we can play a straight with a face card... Because you're doubling our base mult, which is often bad, but is amazing here. So this is a great draw. 5, 6, 7, 8, that's the kind of draw we want to see. Now 8, 8, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, not as good. And we're not going to worry about a straight flush, obviously, because we're a different kind of beast. I'm not even sweating it, you know? We have 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to get a straight. It doesn't take much. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lots of odd Todd triggers on that one. That's beautiful. Okay. It's going to be tight, y'all. This is not going to be easy. That's very good. Every Saturn, I mean, it's now level 13. That's very nice. Let's see. Blue Seal would go nutty here. No Blue Seal. We have 4 or 5 of everything. I'm not going to mess with my ratios on that one. Now, you are very important, even if you only last 5 rounds. I could even see myself starting to, like, skip in order to make you work better. Now, I'm just going to eat the cost here. I don't know if I can afford to be playing around with the boss blind. I'll hold 4, 5, 6, 8. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. You gotta dump that, man. You gotta dump that too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That seems more right to me. Hate to lose the money, but I'm not so worried about that. Oh, okay. I'm worried. Oh, to the Joker to the right, not the Joker on the most left. Okay. There's 1-5. I mean, I feel like you're in lots of 9s, a few jacks, and a few 6s. I feel like you play this. This might be a horrendous play. Never mind. I think we make it even without the straight, but it is like it never should have come to that. That was actually like a really good 2-pair, but it's totally my bad for getting in that spot in the first place. I would love the hand size. I think we just got to go next. So we could skip, man. We gotta be. Like, I want you to be alive for anti-8 boss. So I'm willing to skip for a purpose. Like getting 1 level on a straight, that's something. We are playing 2-pair on occasion, that's just kind of a consolation prize. I would do this one just because doubling $5 is dog water. So you gotta run 6-7-9 jack, maybe. Something about that didn't feel right. You can play 2-pair, but it puts a real dent in your ability to play a straight. So you have 6, 7, 9, 10. That seems like a hold. So we accept our detritus. That's actually like a surprisingly good hand. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No face card, but I think we're very much at the mercy of the game right now. It depends on the boss blinds. It depends on, like, if we're lucky enough to get a tarot card. +1 hand size, I almost feel like is a must purchase because it makes making a straight that much easier. First hand is drawn face down. Truly devastating. I have to dump. I'm sorry, I have to dump it. I don't have the kind of confidence to just run that. And I'd be happy to run this. We could toss the 7 as well, but like, I feel good about this. I feel bad about this. You know what? Throw a pair down Main Street, see what happens. You're getting some re-triggers on that. That's 90,000. I mean, you have 8, 9, 10 jack, 2 queens, 3 7s. We have 4 aces left in the deck, though. Like, I'm gonna be a little cheesed if we can't make a straight. We have 4 6s and 4 aces. That's 8 out of 26 cards, and we're drawing 4 cards. Like, if this loses, you just have to. I mean, this is one of those ones where you just kind of gotta curse heaven, I guess. But we made it, so we don't need to mess around with all that, which is nice. I don't think you're the lad. Now you can go if we find a very compelling reason to kick you out. You can go because you're like literally the slightest bit better. 108 chips. I mean, it's not nothing. Don't get me wrong. But now we need to skip something. I think it would be 2 rounds. Play this, skip this, and then Cerulean Bell is like a nightmare for us. So we might want to reroll. Because it makes it impossible for us to make a straight reliably. So we play this because I think that the Mega Arcana might be more valuable. And that could be a huge mistake. But I come by it honestly right now, I guess. I think you can tell for me, I'm doing my best. I mean, 5, 6, 7, 9 is the hold. And then you dump these. 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we find ourselves in this situation quite a lot. But again, it's hard to construct your deck in such a way that you don't have to think very carefully about the way you make your straights. I have 4, 5, 6, 7. I gotta send it, man. Come on, y'all. Why you gotta be so rude, as they said? Don't you know I'm human too? We got 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me guess. Yeah, we got 4 8s and 4 3s. What a remarkable situation we seem to continually find ourselves in. You must be joking me. 7 7 6 5 5 4 4 4. So you're just being a hater, and that's fine. Two pair versus full house. Do you believe in Pangria or the Big Bang? I guess that's the question. We might be cooked, but we gotta try. And I honestly, like, I think within reason, we did what we could. There's 20 cards left in the deck, and like 40% of them would have enabled us to play a straight that probably would have won the run. I can't be mad about that, man. Like, what did it... I feel like a bolt from the Almighty said, no, you're going to win too fast. We got to amp up the moment a little bit more. It stings, but it is what it is. Sorry for the shorter episode today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I really thought we had a chance there. And I'll see you next time. See ya!